For the past few weeks, people have been asking me, is Cyclops better than Magneto in Alan's Battle Extreme? So guys, today what we're going to do is pretty simple. We're going to jump in Alan's Battle Extreme and we're going to test both teams, see which one actually scored the most and what is the score difference. So let's get started right now. What's going on? My name is Starco Gaming. Welcome to another Marvel Future Fight video. If it's your first time, guys, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the like button and the bell to get notified when we post a new video or go live with a live stream. By the way, guys, if you want to play Marvel Future Fight on PC, make sure you download the best Android emulator menu app player. You have a link in the description below the video. So guys, as I said in the intro, today we're gonna compare both team. Magneto team, which actually that's the Cyclops team, and Magneto team. So obviously most people in both team will use the same setup here. This Cyclops actually max critical damage without claw, so we don't need claw, so we put Emma Frost instead. But you could go with this team and compare both and we'll do the same. So what we're going to do in the first part here, guys, we're going to take a quick look at the build of both. Then we're going to jump into the gameplay and test one versus the other one. It's pretty simple. So if we look at the Cyclops team, obviously we have the Magneto lead and we have a team up here. As you can see, team bonus between Emma Frost and the Cyclops give him 5.4% all attack. And if you look at here, there's missing that team up. So Cyclops, with the setups we have here, start with an advantage of 5.4% energy attack. If we look at the stats on Cyclops here, we have max kill cooldown, max ignore defense, max critical damage, max critical rate, max attack speed. Pretty well built, actually. Damn. This is my friend account to be this testing because I'm not rich enough to have a CTP of rage on everything, sadly. Energy attack 47,976, pretty solid there. Pretty solid. If you look at the gear, you can see Mythic Hero everywhere with one Odin Blessing here, which is the one that gives energy attack and a critical rate. If we look at the ISO set, Fully Awakened Hawkeye's ISO set, pretty solid. CTP of rage 31.1, critical rate 30.2 dodge, and the basic 60% boss damage decrease and 0.9% damage per 1% of dodge rate and critical rate. If we look at the uniform, sorry about that. If we look at the uniform really fast, we have all the uniform bonus here. Mythical Loki, Mythical Ant-Man, Eric, X-23, Mythical Emma Frost, and Mythical Spider-Gwen. Now if we go with the other team, well, I got out. I should not go out. Other team here, we have my boy Magneto. Damn, that's coughing, man. Okay, so we're gonna check the stats here. The stats are pretty similar. Max cooldown, max ignore defense, almost max critical damage, critical rate cap, dodge cap, attack speed cap. We have 48,179 energy attacks. So overall, Magneto actually has the best stats, guys, sadly. That's what I see here. That's what I see. A gear, again, fully mythical hero, pretty much. I think there's a couple, 1, 2, 3, 4 hero that are not mythical. Oh, wait, I see 2 more. 6 hero that's not mythical. So build are pretty similar. Fully Awakened, Power of Angry Hulk ISO set. Got some gear. We have CTP of Rage here. 17% critical rate, dodge 18.1%. That's actually a pretty trashy one. Those basic stats are pretty low, but the rest 60%, 0.9%. So pretty solid too. Uniform, we have all the bonus uniform: Mythical Inferno, Mythical Iron Man, Mythical Colossus, Mythical War Machine, and Mythical MODOK. Yeah, MODOK. So both builds are really min-maxed as much as possible for this account. So that's going to give us a great idea of what those, well, a good idea in that comparison, what is really the difference between those characters. So let's get started with the first run, the Magneto run. Okay, we are in with a Magneto here. You can see the team real fast. Before that, a Frost Beast appeared. So we are in with Magneto. Remember, Magneto is really difficult to play. So that doesn't mean we're going to get an optimal run here. But we're going to do one run from one and one run from the other one. So that's give us the idea how much less work we need from one compared to the other one to actually get the best score too in this comparison video. So let's get started here. I got my own rotation for this one, so some people might not have the same rotation than me, which is totally fine. You know, everybody does things differently. For me, that's the rotation that works the best. I'm not gonna explain the rotation because I want to be able to try to get the best possible score. So I'm gonna focus really hard here, as you can see. Now look, I'm taking a crap probably. This is not the best run so far. This is not the best run, but that's fine, that's fine. Trying to keep that bar up as high as possible, but we often get screwed by it. Obviously. Usually I score between 1.4 and 1.6 million with this account, which is actually not that bad, to be honest. Not that bad at all. Here we go. That was a good proc here. That was a very good one. Go really solid actually. The start might not be the best, but since then we've been doing very good. Now that proc is coming just a little bit too early though. That's gonna affect my damage a lot. But with this count, any run getting 1 million before the 1 minute left on the timer is actually a solid run for this account. We're obviously gonna beat that 1.4 million we usually do with this account, and I did a mistake. I used the port skill here. I'm not supposed to do that here. I'm gonna try to... yeah, we made it without using it, so it's not so bad. Okay, we should be able to sync the proc back in position here. Well, the port skill back in position actually. That proc was shit. That proc was shit. But that is not a bad run. That is not a bad run. 1.5 million, that's actually above what I usually do on my first run with this account. So that was a solid run with Magneto for this account, and that was 1.5 million. Obviously, there are people that play Magneto way better than I do, but that was the Magneto run, guys. So let's jump to the Cyclops run now. Okay, now we're jumping in with Cyclops. You can see Magneto lead, Cyclops, and the other one, Emma Frost. There's the name. The rotation is a lot easier with Cyclops. You're gonna see it's so much easier as long as you don't get guard broken, pretty much. And we're gonna see, is he better? Is he worse? Well, it is time to get the answer, guys. We're gonna wait to make sure we don't get guard broken and, you know, screw at the start, obviously. That's gonna be our objective right off the bat. And that's pretty much the rotation I use here, guys. You're gonna sync your proc with the tier 3. And boom boom, chicka boom boom, wow. Actually a pretty solid start here. I never ran Cyclops with this account yet, so I do not know yet what I should be scoring. I'm gonna try to avoid getting smashed by that big meteor here. But yes, very, very, very solid score. We're already ahead of the other of Magneto pretty much by quite a good amount. So that's pretty solid. Here we need to get away. Try to not trigger the proc here, and there we go. Boom. Proc. Oh, that proc was late. That sucks. But still, we're having a really solid run so far. That proc might happen a little bit early. No, we're good. We're good. And now we go with tier 3 ability. Really solid. So that's pretty much the rotation I use, guys. It's a pretty simple rotation. You saw I just got guard broken with that skill. That part kind of sucked. And pretty much we want to try to count a little bit to try to have a chance to get your proc synced properly here. But this is a very solid run compared to the Magneto, man. So much better. So much. Oh, that was a good proc. So much better. Oh, my third skill did not pop here. That was bullshit. That was freaking bullshit, man. Okay, let's try to get that tier 3. That tier 3 was pretty solid here. So we already beat the Magneto score, and there's like so much time left on the timer. With 40 seconds left, we already beaten the timer. Well, the score of Magneto. So that tells us that Cyclops is so much better. So much better in my opinion. And that's not an optimal run. That is definitely not an optimal run. Oh man, that one was not perfect, but 1.8 million seems to be where average run stands, and around 2 million will be what I can actually do if I push it with this one. And you can see, even with a run that we did not do anything optimal, we had a very, very, very solid run. You know, we had an improvement of 330,000. And that's not even a good run. That's just on the first run. Improvement of 330,000 on Magneto. So it is so much better. But not only Cyclops will give you a better score, he is also easier to use. He is better in the World Boss Ultimate. So overall, Cyclops is just a better tier 3 than Magneto in my personal opinion. But that depends on what you like. If you like pushing Shadowland, Magneto is a monster in Shadowland, probably top 5 characters in Shadowland. But for everything else, Cyclops is going to be better, guys. So that's what it is. So now we have the comparison. Now we have the score difference. So now we can all stop argue that Cyclops is not worth it, because on an Alliance Battle Extreme and the World Boss Ultimate point of view, Cyclops is better than previous character at tier 3 that has the same role than him pretty much. So that's pretty much all we had for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the sub and like button if you enjoy the content, and if you want more amazing Marvel Future Fight content. And guys, I'll see you in the next video. Star Agent Starco Gaming is out.